Hello, Ken. Thanks for tuning back in. This is College Football Revamped, Coach's Mode. I'm the offensive coordinator for the Michigan Wolverines, and it's Rivalry Week. Last week was kind of a rivalry game. It's an old rivalry, doesn't have as much importance in the modern era, but it was for the Little Brown Jug, so I'm going to count it as back-to-back rivalry weeks. This week we got the Michigan State Spartans in East Lansing, a 4-3 Michigan State team, so I would assume it's a Michigan State team that can hold their own. It's probably going to be the toughest test for Terry Cutler so far this year. Go ahead and throw the records out in this rivalry. Anything is possible. The craziest stuff happens. And I hope it's nothing too crazy for me today. Hopefully we can continue this win streak we got going. We have moved up to number 4 in the country, and we'd like to stay there and continue to climb a little bit higher. In recruiting, couple recruiting notes. We did get 2 commitments after last week's game. We got wide receiver Bo Smith, number 19 wide receiver in the country, a 78 overall, and wide receiver Ed Gonzalez, 80 overall, number 10 wide receiver in the country. So a couple of playmakers for the Michigan Wolverines that should have, I would assume, some pretty good success here. Even if I leave in the offseason, I think they'll be pretty happy with those 2 playmakers. Beyond that, not a lot going on in recruiting. Just putting some points towards some different, some new guys. Let's see here. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, coach. I was just going to get in here and show you my coach real quick, show you where I'm throwing points so far. I'm throwing it into pass blocking because that has been a bit suspect for us. I also only leave 5 guys into block. So the better we can make them at it, the better off our offense will be. Now let's get into this game. Going to East Lansing, never an easy test, especially with a freshman quarterback. I'm hoping they give me some run-friendly defensive looks so that I can just run the ball a bit today and try to avoid putting Terry Cutler into too many bad spots. Hopefully our defense plays well and can shut them down, but it's going to be tough because we are in East Lansing. Never easy to go to your rival's house and win a game, in my opinion. Alright, we do win the coin toss. We are going to put the defense on the field and let them do their thing. Hopefully they set the right tone for us. They do. Off to a good start defensively. Excuse me. Alright, they are giving me a run-friendly look right out the gate. I am happy to take that. There we go. Oh, baby. Breaks a good run right up the middle. Come on now. Hey, Giles Jackson. 49-yard run. That might be his longest run of the season, honestly. That was a heck of a run. Good blocking up front. Great blocking. Way to set a tone early. Right, they got a safety bunched down into the box. Let's see what we can make happen here. Ooh. A little dangerous. He should have held on to that a little bit longer and waited for him to come across more. I think he'd have been more open had he been more patient with that. Maybe not.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43.
At least it falls harmlessly to the turf, so that's good. Not sure what kind of look I want to throw at him. We'll just go with some slants. All right, takes a little check down curl. That's fine.
The 37-yard line.
After that big run, they're not. Oh, there we go. I was just going to say, after that big run, they've not been giving me any run looks, but we get one here, so I'm going to go ahead and run the shovel dive. Sainer still gets upfield beautifully. Nice. Really good blocking from our offensive line so far today. Let's go with a bubble screen. Gosh, excuse me. Let's go with a bubble screen look. Okay, they do put a bunch of guys out here. Try a play action look, see if I can freeze them and get Bell on that little crossing route. Ooh, he did try it. Looked like the linebackers, or maybe it was the safety, settled back into a middle zone there.
It's second down.
Right. Back to putting guys in the middle. Alright, we'll try this. It's not quite able to clear the linebackers. Well, he just got the linebackers sitting in the middle there.
Patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
Yep. I'll try a switch dig.
It's third down, 8 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. They come out in an empty backfield.
There we go. Finds Jackson settled down into a little curl route there. Sits down in the zone. I'm going to come back to that play. I feel like we could expose some things into their zone defense. You can give me a run look, so I'm going to audible to that. Hopefully Jackson can cap this with a touchdown run. Nope. Nope. He was coming downhill in a hurry, wasn't he? Look at that. My goodness, no hesitation from him. I wonder if they had dialed up a blitz there, because he was coming.
Attitude from this corner as he comes up, reads the play, and makes the play in the backfield.
From the 10-yard line, it's second down. They come out in a 5-wide set.
Finds him on. Ooh. He's able to dislodge the ball from the receiver there. It's unfortunate. I thought maybe he's gonna settle down right there at the goal line. Now we got a little bit more to work with here.
Here's play number 10 on the
A little
drive.
further to go to get there. See if we can make something happen. I'm gonna try to slant him. Okay, the slant's there. Ooh, he's not quite able to get in. I'm gonna run a hurry up here and go for it. We are in East Lansing. I would really like to get a touchdown here. Gotta move some guys into the box. I'm gonna switch these guys here. Oops. That way. Him to go out, him to come under. We'll try it. See if somebody can work open. Oh, nice. Nice. They brought a blitz. Opened things up in the middle for us. We're able to cap that drive with a touchdown. Solid first drive. A couple big runs to set things up. And get back to the run game here. I'm going to run a little shovel dive. All right, finds the crease. Good run. Those are easy yards. I like to take that all day if I can. We will take that all day if you'll let us. Nope, they're settling two guys back into the box now. I'm going to run a little play action streak here. See if somebody can win a matchup. He's going for it. Oh, he's got him all alone. Ronnie Bell breaks wide open on the play action. There we go. Now the offense is getting going. Some nice runs, I think, will really help us open this up. I feel like if I send him in motion, then he's going to get motion into the box to give us numbers we don't want. Audible to just a straight streak this time, no play action. Okay, he's open over the middle. Find him. He takes a shot, but he holds on to it this time. Close to that first down marker. I'm gonna stay in my 5-wide look for a minute. It's working pretty well for us thus far. Okay, I'm gonna try a run here. They are in an extended defensive look. Find a seam up the middle. It's enough for the first down. They collapse hard, but not before Giles Jackson can get 3 yards and the first down. Try a little switch curl post.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Maybe our tight end, Eric All, can get a favorable look over here. Nope, they got 2 guys dropping out into the zone. Dangerous throw. Woo. He needs to put that one on a rope. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Just don't throw that one at all. You know, on second thought, if he puts that one on a rope, it's probably a pick 6. So maybe best just to hold on to that and not throw it at all. That would probably be the best decision he could have made there.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Single high safety look again. Oh no. I thought that was the pick 6. I don't know why all of a sudden Terry's falling in love with the flats. Let's not do that. Verticals is where it's been at, bud. Not those slant routes.
29-yard line. It's 3rd down. There are 5
Try a
wide receivers
misdirection
spread
run
out.
here.
The quarterback in the gun.
Try to run for this. Oh yeah, he's definitely not going to get it. It came downhill hard. They were ready for that little run look that time, unfortunately. Thought I was worth a try. So we'll punt. Get our defense back out there. They get the stop.
The offense will take the field, and they've been moving the ball very well on their last couple of drives.
Stack defense in the middle. I'm going to run the play. Go back to that play action that worked for us before. Ooh, Cutler's scanning the field, not finding anybody. Really good pass blocking. Woo, almost makes a poor decision with it. Almost makes a very, 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 very poor decision with that football. Don't do that. Stop it. Don't do that.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 16.
Yeah. I'll try a run look here. Even if they slide him into the box, still gives us 5 on 5 in the box for blocking. Of course, we would actually have to block somebody. As good as the pass blocking has looked, the run blocking on that play in particular, not so good. In all the other plays, I mean, we did have some big runs, so it's not been bad all day. Just on that particular play, it was not the best. Not the best.
Offense lines up in a 5 wide set. The defense anticipating pass here.
Okay.
Caught out in the open.
Not going to get the first down. Actually, I don't necessarily hate the decision. He waited for the cornerback to come on that blitz before throwing it out over top of the blitzer. But it's just... the defense was set up pretty well to stop that.
This offense comes out on the field again after being stopped on downs the last time out.
All right, somebody win a vertical matchup here. It's there if we want it. If we can beat those corners. Ah! Terry! Stop trying to go to that little over the middle route. It's not there. They're dislodging the ball every time. Stop doing that. Just stop. Streaks. We want to get vertical. They have 1 safety out there for crying out loud.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Come on, wide receivers, you need to beat this press coverage they keep coming up in. Again?
I think this offense right now is starting to think twice about making catches. That's another big hit by this defense. And right
I guess I just send nobody short over the middle. If he's going to continue to throw it, then I'll just not give him the option to throw that. Not really sure what else to do there in that situation. Just take it away from him because he keeps taking it when he should not. Bringing a blitz. Ooh, a little short. I'm going to come out like I'm going to run a play here. We have 3 timeouts, so I'll take a timeout if I feel like I don't get the look I want.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
I'm gonna try this. There we go. Make those guys underneath make some decisions. Not just let them sit in the middle on us like they have been.
With the extra defensive backs as the offense comes up 5 wide.
A little bunch spot here. All right, he is loving that middle slant for reasons that are beyond me. It's not like it's wide open. Those have all been contested catches. or have just flat out not worked because there's a safety there to dislodge the ball. So not really sure why he's falling in love with that so much. But he is. And on that time it worked, but it hasn't. Oh my. Now he throws vertical? Now you're going to decide to throw vertical when they have 2 deep safety? What are you doing? I clearly need to work on Terry Cutler with, or on how to read a defense, because yikes. What is he looking at? Just run, man. Just run. You can get the first down. Oh, that'll work. Wow. Not sure how we got so open with, and why Cutler held the ball so long before finding his man. My goodness. I need to go look at that. Was he open just the whole time? Oh my gosh, he is so open. Terry, what were you looking at when you're shuffling around out here? I was just waiting for the defense to open up a little bit more, I guess. That was interesting.
Here's the 8th play of the series. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers.
Audible to a run. We got a little bit of time to work with.
He makes it to the 9, and they get stopped after a short gain.
The Spartans have really done a nice job of shutting down my run game, because it started out hot and it has done nothing since, sadly. We'll see if Henning can beat the linebacker on a slant route here. Oh, he had him. Why are you holding the football? Let me see if somebody was sitting on the top, and that's why he didn't want to throw that. Oh, yes. Henning, right here over the middle. What are you looking at, bud? The linebacker is bailing out. Like, that's easy. I mean, he could have taken the tight end here on this little curl out here. I mean, so many options, and he just takes a sack. It's brutal. What are you doing? I don't understand what you're doing.
But after that play and that hit, you really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have.
What do we think will work here?
It's 3rd down and 15 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Hopefully we don't throw a pick, so we can at least get a maybe at least get a field goal out of it.
Here comes the pressure.
Oh, we got him. Nice. Woo! I didn't think Ronnie Bell was going to be able to make that catch inbounds. Oh, good job, Ronnie. Good job. Nice catch. Keeping the feet in. That would have been good in the NFL, son. Spectacular play. All right, so Michigan has a 21-0 halftime lead. They get the ball coming out of half. Give me a vertical look again. Not that I'll probably be able to capitalize on it, because we're just not winning our one-on-one matchups to the outside. Cutler decides to cut bait and leave early this time, and it works. It's been there quite a few times today. I'd say he's probably like 50% on that decision, because sometimes he's held on to it and then found somebody open. Sometimes he's taken a sack because he's held it too long, or he's thrown a questionable pass and almost thrown an interception. So it's been pretty hit or miss today, honestly. I'll send him on an out route. Send the linebackers. The out route is there to Jackson. Nice. Giles Jackson has had a couple of big runs, but for the most part, compared to other teams, Michigan State's done a really, really nice job of keeping Jackson in check today. He's always going to get his touches just because my offense kind of more or less runs through him. But they have really not let him get going, running wild in the passing game. Not by any stretch of the imagination. They've always made sure to account for him.
When you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball.
All right, Cutler wasn't feeling comfortable in the pocket, so he just ditches.
Next time he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Ditches the ball on that play. I'm gonna try to go back to this play action look here. Ooh.
can't hang on.
Yikes. How do I feel about that? Not good. Not real good.
Third down now. They
Try
need to
quarterback
get inside
run.
the 49.
And I'm gonna... Ooh, no we're not.
They come out
No we're not.
empty backfield.
2 linebackers sitting there in the middle. No we're not. I'm not gonna expose my quarterback to that. Not gonna do it. I don't want to risk hurting him. That'll work. That'll work.
And he's tackled.
Good decision.
You can chalk that one up to the hundreds of passes the quarterback has thrown to this receiver in practice. These guys know and trust each other, and you can see
I feel like
it
I've run the
way
play
he threw
action
that pass.
fake quarterback dive or draw enough times that the defense falling asleep on it, so we're gonna try it here. Slide. There you go.
Down to the ground.
Okay. We got a couple easy free yards out of it. And he slid. I don't I do not want Cutler taking a bunch of hits. Cannot afford him to get hurt. That's why I don't normally run with him or call running plays for him, because if I have to go to McNamara, then we could be in big trouble. We've seen the disaster that is Cade McNamara in this offense, and it's... I don't want to go to that. Please, please, I don't want to go to that. Please, no, sir.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
I maybe could have called the... I was going to go for a slot screen there, and I think I maybe could have gone for it, but we'll run this, see what happens. Up the seam. Beautiful.
For the touchdown.
Eric All finds some space just running straight up the seam route from the tight end of the line tight end position. Terry Cutler breaks the record already about halfway through the season for passing touchdowns. Nice work. All right, so Michigan's got a comfortable 28-0 lead now. Feeling pretty good at this point. 3 minutes still to go in the third.
It's one thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack a defense. And right now, these wide receivers.
Oh, wow.
Outstanding job.
There's a couple times he's thrown this ball out to the flats, like almost right to a defender, and I would be curious to see what he saw out of that. I have no clue what he's looking at when he's throwing that ball. Maybe he's not. Maybe he just closes his eyes and hopes for the best. It's like, just gonna hope for the best on this one. Good find.
Just another weapon for this offense. He's got
Just
good
another
hands,
weapon.
and he's tough to bring down. He shows right
Just
there
another
that he can make
weapon.
something big happen.
The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield.
Yep, we'll take the shovel dive here. Get a few easy yards. Jackson back to his tough running. Terry Cutler goes over 300 yards on the day. Nothing to complain about on that front.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Five wide set.
Dude, I'm gonna send all on a slant here. Oops.
Caught, and that's a first down.
Kind of had a couple guys in the same spot in the middle there, but it ends up working out all right for us. Man, I'm a little... Can you tell I'm a little nervous to have guys running out to the flat? So many times it should have been a pick six today, and Michigan State fortunately dropped the interception. He has really thrown that ball in some bad spots today. Alright, that opens up nicely underneath for Ronnie Bell. Nice easy pitch and catch. Ronnie Bell's had a nice day so far. We'll go back to a traditional run here. Alright, they're giving me a favorable look, so I'm going to go ahead and stay in it. Let Jackson do his thing. There he goes. It's an awkward way to go to the ground. Jackson and Cutler are probably my two most important guys on this offense. The offense really runs through those two. Sainer still does a pretty good job in his reserve role, but I think he would be less dynamic if he was in on every play compared to what we see out of Jackson. Never really given him the opportunity, so I don't know that for sure, but definitely doesn't seem like as dynamic of a runner, playmaker. Still very good. He's great to have off the bench. We'll try a play action jet sweep here. We haven't shown him this look at all today. Michigan State has been held to 3 first downs today by the Michigan defense. Phenomenal job defensively today. Oh, what a catch. Cornelius Johnson laying out for one. Cutler rifles it into a tight window, and Jackson lays out and pulls it in.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the
no, I don't want to stay in a run look here. Might be coming with a blitz. We'll go slants. Alright, finds Jackson. We just ran a little hook curl there behind the linebackers who decide to come. They send on a blitz. It's all alone.
Great blocking up front the entire game, and his receivers are making credit to the quarterback, but this entire offense for getting things done.
A touchdown was the end result of their last drive as this offense moved the ball very well with their passing.
We'll try a toss play here. I don't expect it to really work all that well.
These guys have worked all week.
It's a look we haven't given them yet.
This defense, and right now is really
A few yards out of it. Not terrible.
We head to the 4th quarter, and this one might be over. Michigan's got a huge lead. Just about set to start the 4th quarter, mercifully.
I can't believe it's only the start of the 4th quarter. This game has felt longer than that for some reason. Oh, nice. Beats him right off the line, right out the gate. That's one way to beat the blitz for a big play.
And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
It's a fast linebacker. He was trucking to get to Ronnie Bell to make that tackle. Try a motion middle slant.
Picking up some great yardage through the air. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
We got some guys sitting in the middle. I'm thinking maybe Johnson. We can find Johnson on a curl route over there. Maybe. Nope. Gets hung up by the defender. He goes back to the motion man for a 3-yard gain. Solid. Wasn't going to find much else there. Pretty good play defensively.
Ball on the 12-yard line. Defensive coordinator
take the shovel dive here.
He comes in with his dime package.
Ooh, thought maybe he was going to truck it into the end zone. I'm going to call the same thing and see what kind of look they give us.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun.
Less favorable. Less favorable. I'm going to try it anyways. We're going to be gutsy. Oh! Finds a seam anyways. Nice. Bunch of down blocking by the offensive linemen, so they left the guys on the offense's left side alone, and they did not crash. If they'd have crashed down hard, that play would have been blown up for no gain, but they did not. Jackson's able to cut it up underneath them. Michigan State gets the ball and finally gets into the end zone. So Michigan now has a 42-7 lead against Michigan State Spartans. A large disparity in yardage today. The backups are in. Give a nice little easy shovel pass for Cade McNamara to start the game, as we saw in the Minnesota game. It was a little rough when he came in to spell Cutler. Some poor decisions led to turnovers. Let's see what he's got here. Let's see what he does. Okay. He may have had a vertical route, but as Cade does, he settles for the underneath route, and that's okay. It's better than, way better than a turnover.
They come out in an empty backfield. Looks quick to his tight end, and he can't hang on.
I don't know if my quarterbacks have just been baited into that throw all game, but it has not been there, and that has not stopped them from trying it at all. At all. So, yeah, whatever. We'll throw it there anyways.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's see if I can get Schoonmaker to sneak up the seam there. Oh, he got jammed at the line pretty good.
He didn't have much of a chance on that point.
Boy, this defense has
Goes back to Giles Jackson. Now he's up to 13 receptions, and that's more like it. They did a good job in the first half shutting him down, but we made a little bit more of a concerted effort to get him the ball into some open space. Let him do his thing.
All by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
Yeah, audible to a run here. I don't expect to get the first down, but that's okay. What's wrong? We got it. Wasn't expecting to. I thought those safeties would come downhill. They've been coming downhill pretty much all game. Pretty aggressively. I guess I beat them vertically enough to this point that maybe they're not as eager to attack the run.
And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5 receiver look.
A little double slant here. See if somebody opens up. He takes a little out route. Little gain. Solid little gain. If he'd have been a little more patient with it, I think he'd have had the outside receiver running that slant route. Would have broken open. That's okay. It's Cade McNamara. So he's kind of playing the way we expect him to, right? Oh! I didn't think he got in. I was like, oh no! I thought he was going to get denied. Oh, I'm right there on the goal line. Oh, he still might. They're going to review it. Poor A.J. Henning. I don't think he got it. I don't think that ball crossed the goal line. No. No way. No, you got to put that on the 1-inch line. Nope. He didn't make it. I didn't think he did initially. Oh, I'm going to get in. Nope. No, you're not. Hightower's closing the door.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Yep.
So after some discussion,
Poor guy.
the call on the field is reversed.
Doesn't get that nice nice little tick in the stat book for a touchdown.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
I don't expect this play to work. I'm just going to run it anyways, just see what happens. All curls. yeah, there's nothing.
He's going to be sacked for a loss. Great effort by this kid to get in there and make the sack.
I despise the all curls play in real life. I think it's just a silly thing to run. I'm sure it has its place. I just don't like it. It's kind of funny to run it there, just see what would happen. Usually not very good things. A.J. Henning gets his touchdown anyways, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I was denied, but I want this one. He wants that one. I want that one in the stat book.
And this one comes to an
all right.
Final count in this game.
Big win for the Michigan Wolverines in their rivalry game against the Michigan State Spartans. The Spartans decide largely in this game to leave the corners on an island, and we were able to beat them a couple times. They did hold up. For the amount of times they put them out there on an island, they held up really nice, I will be honest. I ran streaks a lot because they were giving me a single high safety, and we just weren't able to break the press when Michigan State would come up and press my outside receivers, so credit to them. Unfortunately, when we did break the press, Terry Cutler found those guys for huge chunks of yards, big plays. It was just too much for the Spartans to handle. Cutler, maybe his highest quarterback rating so far. 30 of 42, 421 yards, 6 touchdowns, 71% completions. Completion percentage was down a little bit. Michigan State defense, you wouldn't guess it by the score, but they did play really good today. They gave me some fits, especially early on out in the passing game. The run game worked early, which helped us, but the passing game was a bit of a struggle. 6 for 59, 9.8, yeah, 9.8 average carrying the ball for Jackson. Most of that came early on. Jackson has 13 receptions for 95 yards and a touchdown. Big day for Ronnie Bell, who's finally decided to show up this season. 6 receptions, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Eric All, 5 for 82 and a touchdown. Schoonmaker, 4 for 49 and a touchdown. A.J. Henning, 3 for 17. Very, very quiet day for Cornelius Johnson. He really struggled to break the press, I noticed. Usually those all the chunk plays when the press was broken came from Ronnie Bell. Now, I don't know if that's because Johnson just happened to break the press on the same plays that Bell did, and Cutler decided to go to Bell, or if Johnson, what I think happened is Johnson just struggled to get off the press today. And that really hindered his ability to make any big plays. Aiden Hutchinson, wow, nine tackles, 3 for a loss. Adds a sack, another sack for Donovan Jeter. No interceptions today, no forced fumbles. This is not a defense that's going to turn the ball over, so that's not very surprising. That's kind of been par for the course all year. So that's going to wrap this one up. The number 4 Michigan Wolverines get a win over rival Michigan State in East Lansing. So that's a nice win for us. The offense continues to improve and continues to roll on. And so does our win streak. So remember to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're liking about the series. Let me know if there's something else you'd like to see. Anything you think is funny or want to comment on, I'll try to comment back. So yeah, throw down a comment and give me a like and subscribe. It helps with the numbers. Helps let me know what people are liking, so I can continue to do it, or if things need to be changed. So, yep. Remember, all love, all the time. Peace.